You all right? Can I do anything to help you?
All of us is trying to get some bus fare.
You're not
Yes,
in any
sir.
trouble.
Oh, I know I'm not.
It's the same thing they did to me the other night, man.
Yeah?
They threatened to arrest me for failure to identify.
Hey y'all, it's the Duck Man. This video picks up immediately after the previously released Phoning While Black video, linked in the top right, ends, and I show you the business that called him into the cops and trespassed him for using the phone.
I have a suspicious person, corner of Time Antiques, 118 North Bryan Avenue. RP advised a black male, tall and skinny, wearing a black or dark blue hoodie with rugrats on it, came in to use the phone. Thought it was suspicious because he never did talk on the phone, then he put it down when a group of other people came in.
I spoke with the victim for a few moments, as you will see, and I did not push him because he was obviously shook up and wanted to just get away from the place, which, for a black man in downtown Bryan, Texas, that's a smart move. I met a Hispanic man who gets stopped by the cops all the time downtown, and somebody else who came across as a bit, well, self-important. I still can't figure out if he was a Daren or honestly just different. These interactions are not rare, which is why I always keep the camera rolling after the incident. If you've watched this series to this last video, I figured you deserve to know the rest of the story. And I'd like to know if this after the incident stuff interests you. So please let me know in the comments. And do me a favor, please hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, as always, the ringy dingy. You know how that works. And don't forget, the cops masked this in community policing. But I don't think the radio chatter lies. You decide.
RP said the group of customers that came in told her that the subject had done the same thing at another store in the area.
And I'm really sorry that they did that. I didn't get down here fast enough to hem them up. My name's Christopher. They know me here in town. I'm Christopher. You all right? Can I do anything to help you?
All of us is trying to get some bus fare.
I tell you what, if you go to some of the local churches, they may provide you bus fare. There's a church about 4 blocks that way. It's called St. Joseph Church. And what they'll do is they'll call and they'll get the bus ticket for you so you can get it, so you can go to the bus station and pick it up. You know where you headed? Houston, Dallas?
Huh?
Where you headed? Houston or Dallas?
I don't know yet. I'm figuring it out.
This is the town to get out of, man. I mean, they just stopped you for because
Absolutely nothing.
well, the people at the antique store are the ones who called you in. You know, and they said a group of other people came in and said that you'd been doing it at another, that you'd gone into another store to use the phone. You know. So, and then they're trying to. They want to arrest me for filming. You know, you can film in public. You got a phone? You got a camera? When you have one, you should take it out and film the police. They are no friends of yours. No, sir.
Did you get any problems, man?
Yeah, they were giving them problems all over the place, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep. I'll let you go, brother. Hey, I do love your shirt too, man. I love those guys. Yep.
You in an audit?
Yes, sir. My name's Christopher.
Mason.
Mason?
Yes, sir.
These punks, these 3 guys down there, and then they got on me. They called their supervisor to see if they wanted to arrest me for doing it. He walked into a store, asked to use the phone, and then he left. You know, he used the phone, then he left, and so they called on a suspicious black man. They're stopping black men down here downtown all the time.
I get stopped on this thing all the time. I got stopped like maybe 3 days ago because I was suspicious.
Yeah, suspicious. Yep. What they say, Hispanic wearing a hoodie, you know?
And it was cold out.
Yeah. So they do this, and then they trespass this poor guy. You know, he's just looking. He's calling somebody to get some to see. I don't know if he can get them to give him a ride somewhere or whatever. A group of people came in and said, yeah, he did it at another store. So then they get all the lights and stuff, and they got to be all, you know, they get his ID, which he didn't have to give him.
I know.
I didn't get here soon enough to tell him he doesn't have to give it to him. and you know, he's probably been, you know, kowtowed by them all his life. So now they're, you know, now they got his information. You know, they found out who he was. He had a felony a long time ago. They let him go because he didn't do anything wrong, right?
Exactly.
But they got all his information.
That's the same thing they did to me the other night, man.
Yeah?
They threatened to arrest me for failure to identify.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You don't have to identify.
No, I know. Suspicion is not a crime.
Absolutely. Was that here in Bryan?
Yeah.
Who's this turkey bit? I don't know. My name's Christopher.
Mason.
Mason, I heard you say that. I did. I've got a YouTube channel. I'll tell you what it is, because I've got these guys on camera everywhere. It's Half Blind. You can remember it. Half Blind.
I'll look you up. I'll give you
Audit.
a follow, man. I like First Million Auditors. You know,
Yeah.
I keep up with it, man. It's good to know your rights.
Yeah, absolutely. And people don't, so they're the ones who, you know, have the issues, you know.
Exactly.
So it's Half Blind Audit, and you'll see it's a duck's face, you know, with sunglasses on, you know. But more people, more cameras, man.
Exactly.
Keep these guys
I'm glad
honest.
I ran into you, man. It's cool to know that there's an auditor here in town.
Yep. There's a couple. There's a couple in College Station. You know, we've all gone out a couple times, but it's slim pickings here in Bryan.
Yeah.
It looks like this guy here wants to talk to me. Why don't you stick around just in case he's good or bad? You know.
You're not
Yes,
in any
sir.
trouble.
Oh, I know I'm not.
Yes, yeah, you're good. I just don't want people to see the uniform. They assume.
Absolutely. Yep.
Awesome. Appreciate the eye patch. I believe you're, when I was gathering, you're a group of individuals who have partial or total blindness.
I'm not a part of a group of, but I do. I'm not. You know, I can't see out of this eye. Yep.
Same here.
That's correct.
My right ocular nerves got disengaged a long time ago.
I got you. Amazon. Just look up eyeglass patch.
Yeah.
I had like 6 of them for $10.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll have to take a look at that. So what's funny is that only some of the nerves are still repaired.
Yeah.
Which means this is very close range, while this one is compensating.
Got
for
it.
increasing.
Got
so
it.
It's a weird vision, but
Yep.
got to change my prescription
Well,
every year.
and when you're running security, you may not want to be telling people you can't see out of that eye.
Plus
Yeah.
it's cool because if I go like this, it's a zoom function.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You press the
I
button.
can read a book at night.
Yep. I got it.
No, I was just curious because you know, we run security for those buildings over there, and
Yeah,
I saw you
sure.
reporting to the officers. Just want to see what you were doing, make sure everything's all good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I know. I was protecting this man's rights as they were railroading down there. They do it down here downtown all the time.
What's railroading, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm sorry?
What's railroading? That's a term I'm not familiar with.
Railroading means running over them with no obstacles. You know, like a railroad does. Just runs.
I mean, you're referring to the police?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's always unsatisfactory.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, touch base, make sure, you know, I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't making sure our customers were happy.
I appreciate that.
Awesome.
I appreciate
and I hope
that.
You're perfectly fine, sir. Everything is okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
I have to fill out a report, otherwise, and you know.
You have to fill out a report on somebody walking down a public street?
Not at all. That's the best part. You gave me a good answer, so I don't have to fill out a report.
What if I gave you a wrong answer? I mean, I'm on
There's
a.
no wrong answer.
Okay.
It's just a matter of information. I've spoke to a person filming, and that's about it.
Okay, because if I came down there and filmed, would I get in trouble?
No, absolutely not. No. You're perfectly allowed to film all you want down that street, all up that street, you can get to the ceiling if you want.
Well, I can't. That's private property. I can't go up there, but
It's a bit of a joke. I just wanted to make sure that what we're doing is above the board, and that is there anything I can do?
Well, I was with the police. They would have showed you if I wasn't doing above. They're the ones that weren't doing things above the board.
Understood.
Do you know when it is in Texas that you have to show a police officer your driver's license?
Can't say I do.
When you're arrested. That man was not arrested,
Yes, that is true.
and he didn't commit a crime.
I agree with that, and that's why I'm here to make sure everything's going good to see if I can help y'all.
Nope. I'm good.
Awesome.
I'm good.
That's great to hear.
Yep.
I work for Fibertown, where we just provide security for those general businesses.
Yep, I'm familiar. I've co-located there for about 30 years, so
Awesome.
it's yep.
I'm happy to hear it.
Quite
I'm happy
familiar.
to hear everything's good, and I'm happy to hear that you're safe, sir. Y'all have a phenomenal rest of your day.
All
and
right.
Stay safe.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's a Daren or a weirdo. I have learned not to turn the camera off.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
For sure.
You know, are you here local? I'll keep that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Are you here local?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you know, it doesn't
Say,
hurt.
like 2 blocks down from downtown Bryan.
All right.
I'm sure you'll see me riding around this thing. I ride around
Yeah,
everywhere.
I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, because you know these guys, and they're going to probably show up with a criminal trespass warning for me for some business here in town that they go in and they say, "Hey, did you like him out in front?" Or
They're famous tactics.
yeah, it's how they intimidate.
Yeah.
You know, and needed me to get up on the sidewalk. I'm in a space just like they're in a space. They're blocking the handicap space without their lights on, which is against the law, against their policy. They're allowed to stop and stand wherever, but if they're obstructing traffic, lights got to be on. So I used to be a bootlicker, so now I'm giving back to the community. So anyway, well, you've probably heard. Well, you'll probably hear on the radio or on the videos that I'm not good with names, but I think you said Mason. I was going to say Marvin. See, Mason. I can remember Mason. Hold on, Mason. And the Mason's Lodge is right down there.
Yeah.
All right, Mason, because I've met a couple other people. And get that camera out, man. Keep that camera rolling.
Literally, anytime I have an interaction, man, I keep my phone right here. On.
Yeah.
Anytime.
It's the thing to do.
Exactly.
It's the thing. So Half Blind Audits is it on YouTube? That's all it is. At Half Blind Audits, all one word.
Are you a subscriber, man?
Check it out.
Yes, sir. I sure will. Man.
Mason, my brother, be safe. Keep those cameras rolling.
There's another one coming up on you.
Oh yeah. All
Good
right.
rest of your day, man.
Thanks. You too. Let's see. This is 258. I don't know. That may be Gallardo. He's going to do his U-turn. They're canvassing, trying to find my vehicle, I suppose. Man, so I got this call that they were doing this. I said, well, I'm a little far away, but I decided to go. So my friend said, check it out, so I did. Gallardo wouldn't tell me who his supervisor was. Poor guy. Scared out of his wits. Didn't have nobody to protect him. 3 guys ganging up on him. So I'll show you the places that, or at least the one place that trespassed him. So this is the business. The criminal trespassed a man for not talking to anybody on the phone. The guy said nobody answered. So this place has been around for a long time. I knew the people who owned it once upon a time. So that's what they got. Used to be a matter of ordinance that you couldn't put these sandwich boards on the sidewalk. You'll recognize this location as being where the downtown Daren and Karen Fest happened.
Hey, you want me to punch you in the face?
The White Witch going in after a sniper. So, the corner of Time Antiques on the corner of North Bryan and William J. Bryan in Bryan, Texas.